I wake up with a vice and a sheep holding my hands, and Gliu instantly jumps on my back. I yank away, grab them by the neck as two more, Hips and the tall one, jump on me. I'm still holding on and standing. Hey, hello, I'm Gigi. As kids, Senchiuk and I were inseparable. We did everything together. We were almost always both there. That usually happened at school. Otherwise, we were two halves of a whole, always together and completing each other. We understood each other just by looking, from a short and seemingly insignificant gesture, from the tone of voice. What can I say, man? We could almost read each other's minds. We were always close. Do you have siblings? Do you get along? Share your answers in the comments. But even though we were so close, that doesn't mean we didn't bicker with each other. And since we were both very competitive, we argued about anything and measured our strength whenever we had the chance. Who eats an ice cream faster? Who runs faster? Who jumps farther? Who's better at a video game? Who's better at soccer, at ping pong, or foot tennis? We made everything a competition. But most often, we competed in wrestling. I don't think there was a day when we didn't wrestle each other for at least an hour or two. We did boxing or karate too, but mostly wrestled, and I usually won. He ended up bigger, but Senchiuk didn't give up and was a tough opponent. Since we only did this among ourselves, we didn't realize our potential and assumed everyone was like us. That was until I was in 4th grade. By then, I had already earned the reputation of being a bully in my class. Everyone avoided me. Now, don't think I was the kind of guy who picked on others just to show off how tough I was. No, man, I was exactly the opposite. But after my first fight with the Hips, I started to gain confidence. I no longer accepted being anyone's punching bag. After I beat up 2 or 3 classmates, none dared mess with me anymore. I had made them fear me. Now, to be honest, there were a few I picked on for no reason too. No reason in quotes. There were reasons. Capitana, whom I often beat up, and also Soldi and Inaltul, whom I sometimes smacked, to keep them in line so they wouldn't forget who the boss was. I was getting revenge after they terrorized me so long, sometimes roles reverse. By 4th grade, many thought I was the best fighter in class, though some believed Deliu was better. But their numbers kept dropping. He tried to challenge me, but always ended up at a disadvantage. Before we continue, if you like the story, drop a like, man. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Last week's quiz answer was B Monkey. The first 5 correct answers and 5 random comments are now shown on the screen. Do you want to have a chance too? Pay attention to the next quiz. What did Capitana buy? A, sneakers, B, a hat, or C, a shirt? Answer fast in the comments. You have 5 seconds. Done. Did you answer? And now, back to the story. He couldn't figure it out. He'd punch me, then get 2 punches back. He'd kick me, then he wouldn't sit at his desk for 2 hours. Deliu, sit down. I can't, ma'am. Sit down. Didn't you hear me? I can't. My leg hurts. What happened to your leg? I sat with my hand on the MSDOS, my heart pounding. If he said anything, she would beat me like a drum. I slipped and fell. Sit down now or I'll come over. What I liked about him was that he never snitched or ratted anyone out. Capitana often exaggerated. If you slapped him, he'd claim you tried to kill him or kicked him between the legs. Then, you had to beat him again just to make it clear. Seeing no other options, the crazy guy tried something else. While in the school hallway one day, someone suddenly tried to take me down from behind. I grabbed him with one hand and threw him to the ground, ready to jump on him. Wait, Gigi, it's me. What's wrong with you, man? Why are you jumping like that? I wanted to catch you by surprise, man. Damn fool. He was nothing compared to Senchiuk, just a water pistol. But during the next break, I find myself grabbed by Menghina and Waye, each taking one of my arms. And right away, Deliu jumps behind me. I jerk away, grab those 2 by the neck, then Sholdi and Inaltul jump on me. I'm still holding on, still standing. Jigosu arrives, kicks my legs, and everyone falls on me. You idiots messed up. They all ran, and Jigosu stepped on my hand. When I caught him later and beat him, he claimed stepping on me was an accident, but I knew his mistakes were always intentional. The guys are running, I reach out and grab Dilyu by the leg. He collapses with a thud echoing in the hallway. He rises, blood coming from his mouth. Hey, you busted your lip, Dilyu. Gigi, you're an idiot. Why did you jump on me, fool? Come on, let's go to the bathroom quickly. What's the point of going to the bathroom? The teacher was coming. We hurried into the classroom. He wiped his mouth, but it was still visibly swollen and bleeding. Dilyu, what happened to your lip? I thought I was finished. He'd tell, and the teacher would hit my palms with the wooden ruler. Nothing, ma'am. I hit the desk. No, ma'am. Gigi threw him in the hallway. Shut up, you jerk. You'll see after class. He's lying, ma'am. Why are you lying? Since the teacher knew I was good, Dilyu and the others claimed the filthy one was lying, so I got away with it. Dilyu approached him during the break, slapped him twice, and yanked his sideburns hard. I'm Dilyu, man. I'm Dilyu. After this incident, I realized both Senshik and I are strong wrestlers. I held out with several people on my back, and sometimes Senshik took me down alone. And another 2 or 3 months go by, and one day, Asu comes to school upset. What the hell are you doing, man? I waited for you for 10 minutes at the corner. Violara showed up, so I argued with him, and he threw me down in the yard. My back hurts. Who was that idiot? How did he throw you? He's done judo for 2 weeks and broke something in my back. You have nothing, man. Violar was Mr. Florian's son. Mr. Florian worked as the school's handyman, serving as both guard and mechanic. He was second in importance only to the principal. He was a distant relative of Asu. Their mothers made them play together, but neither liked the other. I got home. Senshik and Morlock were playing a television game. What are you doing? Alright, Gigi, that idiot beat Morlock, not me. Shut up, or I'll beat you myself. No, man, he just knocked me down. Who did, man? Nia Florian's son. He beat you too? He beat Asu too. He didn't beat me, idiot. Go on, hit him, Sensiak. Sensiak punches him. He knocked me down. He's been doing judo for 2 weeks. Where, man? I'm nearby, so I'll go too. You guys should come. I'm not coming, man. Come on, Sensiak. I'll come if you don't beat him up too. He didn't beat me up, you fool. You're talking again, and they're also doing judo. He was about 500 meters away. The plan was for him to throw Viwara down in judo there too. If you bothered him at school or outside, Uncle Florian would catch you. After that, no one dared mess with him. After 2 weeks, Senchiuch was among the best, while Morloku wasn't, but he still tried hard. Uncle Florian lived about 50 meters from the judo gym. He almost always came with his son, and he had become friends with the instructor. They sometimes had a beer, so Viwara was always praised. Senchuk always beat him in fights. His dad tried, and the instructor whispered moves to him, but he knew it was pointless. Senchiuch was far better. With Morlock, it was different. He always mocked and laughed at him. Hey, idiot, hit him harder. I tried, but I can't. Yes, you can. It's easy. He's setting you up. Senchiuk trained him, and after a week, put him on violin. His dad could have died from spite. The match was repeated. Morlock'll put him in again, but the third time he failed. This guy was 2 years older than him and a year older than Sensiuk. Well done, Morlasi. See? You did it. How irritated the fool was, still laughing at me. You put him in, man. Yes, Gigi. His dad got annoyed after being stepped on, and the match was replayed twice. Supposedly a 1-to-1 draw without his dad. That's where I place him now. Hey, I'm coming too, man. You'll see me slam him. So I'm going with them, brother. The gym was in the basement. When we arrived, the other group was about to leave. A few of them were throwing up nearby. What's wrong with these guys? You sometimes feel nauseous, the air is stuffier, and you move around a lot. When I heard about rolling around and stuff like that, I just wanted to get out of there. Then the instructor walked in. With his big nose, he looked more like a boxer than a judo guy. And he made us roll all over the gym, first forward and then backward. I got a little dizzy, but it passed. I thought, it's not that bad. He had us fall on the mat to teach us how to protect ourselves and avoid injury. He showed us some throws, then had us do cartwheels. I was awful at gymnastics, the only part of sports I truly hated. Cartwheels were just cartwheels. I finally did it, but then he made us do flip-flops. That was impossible for me. At the end, we rolled one more time, forward and backward, and finished the session. He put me on the list too and told me to come. Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock, so 2 hours later. He placed me in the 85 to 87 group. Senchuk and Morlock were in 88 and 89. I'm not coming, man. Gigi, isn't it hard? Yeah, I can do it too, but not flip-flops. I can't do those either, but I still come. I'm not with you guys. In the group, Peard, Hercule, and Xena lose too. Come on, you'll see them in the rerun. I don't know, man, I'll go again to see, I'll go alone to the next session. There was also a violin there. This guy, of course, was in my group. He was born in 87, but usually he came with the younger ones. When his dad finished work at school, I'll pay for the subscription for a month. He has us roll back and forth, then we play various games. The first was called Two Roosters or something similar. A circle of belts was formed, and two students stood on one leg, hands behind backs, pushing each other like roosters. Whoever stepped out or put a foot down lost. When it was my turn, I stepped in and threw him out. If you won, you kept playing. I threw out 4 or 5 more, then it was Vioara's turn. The match begins. I shoulder him out of the circle. His dad whispers to him, and the match restarts. I quickly realized he told him to move when I arrived, but it was pointless. I stopped too and threw him out of the circle. He was upset because his dad yelled at him. I was new and beat him, then beat about 10 more after him. My damn leg had gone numb. When the instructor, or rather the sensei, saw this, he put the best one there. One who was a year older than me and built like a barrel. I was so tired, I didn't even have the energy to go up against him. I pushed hard and finished second. If we were both rested, maybe I could have won, but it was impossible this time. He split us into 2 teams, placed us 10 to 15 meters apart, and put a belt in the middle. One person from each team ran to grab the belt and return. If you were caught after taking it, you lost. You had to be fast or wait for the other to slip up. I did well and won 2 out of 3. We did a few more falls and throws, as well as forward and backward rolls, and we finished. How was it, Gigi? Cool. I beat him at the rooster game on violin. The fool got mad. The match was replayed, his dad whispered advice, and I still won. He always does that. Both he and his dad get upset. It's fun with games like that. And the next week comes, he makes us roll forward and backward, as usual, and Mr. Florian shows up with a bag of beer. Sensei starts talking and drinking with him and tells us to keep going. He had us roll back and forth for an hour. Half threw up, I didn't, but felt sick all day. In the next class, we rolled less and practiced more throws and falls. Then he said we'd have a tournament next time. I played my first match with Grasu, who beat me in the Roosters game and was the best there. He said, "I'm going to baptize you," then mentioned a technique. What did he say? Is he going to kill you? Listen, he can break your neck. What? Is he dangerous? Someone was paralyzed. Forget him, I'll deal with Mutalin later. I finished the class, but kept thinking about what that guy said. How can I beat him up later if he breaks my neck? I hadn't watched Hercules and Xena in 2 weeks, since after nearly 2 hours there, I was exhausted by Tenon reruns aired at 1 a.m. And I weigh everything, the missed shows, the nausea after rolling around, that guy's threat of possibly breaking my neck, and I decide to quit. So I lost the money for my last 2 weeks, but at least I avoided paralysis. I haven't returned since. Morlock continued for 6 or 7 more months until the school year ended, then moved to an apartment building. Senchuk was there for almost 2 years. He was among the best in the whole gym, but then he quit and chose soccer instead. The sensei begged him for years to return and would have accepted him back even without pay. We ended up avoiding that area so we wouldn't run into him. We met him again 5 or 6 years ago. He recognized Senchuk after nearly 20 years and told him his talent was rare. In my case, I probably would have been very good at judo, that is, if someone didn't break my neck first. That sums up my judo adventure. I didn't learn much in 2 weeks, but I've known how to roll ever since. If you enjoyed the story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. What can we learn from this? Well, as the sensei said, before you learn to throw, you need to know how to fall, or before you win, you need to know how to lose. And be careful with judo, bro, so nobody does a deadly move on you. Until next time, we'll meet when we see each other. Alright, bye.